What you doing, handsome? Come on, fat daddy. Oh, I peeled that off and made it much more terrible. Samir, are you hiding something from mommy? Hey, y'all. Samir. Hey, y'all. Samir, are you hiding something from mommy? Hey, y'all. Y'all, hot water did it to my face trying to pick a bump off. Samir. Hey, y'all. Hey, babe. I'm currently open for reads. You'll just have to book it on the site. I have to reschedule Wednesdays today, but if I would have rescheduled last night, somebody would have booked me last night, and I wouldn't have known. So I had to wait to reschedule my people. So I'm gonna reschedule them in a little bit. Um, Court was stressful. It was stressful. Even if you are being honest, I feel like they will still try to paint a picture of dishonesty. Um, I feel like the opposition, the people that you are opposing, will try to still paint a picture of dishonesty or being morally incorrect, or it was just a lot of hoopla. But But my beautiful people, how are you all? I'm gonna actually share this live on Instagram. Hold on, y'all. Samir. Okay, yeah, cause he kicked me out, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Okay, yeah, cause he kicked me out, y'all. Okay, I'm back. So let's talk. First of all, we're gonna start this live off with saying rest in peace, Ananda Lewis. She literally was on my spirit. Hey, Shar. Hey, y'all. She literally was on my spirit when I was seeing all the clips about the BET Awards. I was like, "Where is Ananda? That was my girl." And I know that she did MTV, but she did BET too. Do y'all remember that she did Teen Summit? Do y'all remember that she did um BET as well? Like, y'all, she was on my mind because I was like, it would be really dope for them to bring Ananda Lewis. Do y'all remember Cedar's house? But which we knew who the real Cedar was. I'm going in and out. Come out and come back in. Go out and come back in, y'all. Yeah, y'all gonna have to go out and come back in. Cause some people can hear me and some people can't. I don't know. That's weird. But yes, but yeah, so hey Therese. Give mom my love. Yeah, I did see for celebrity death, and I do feel that she was one of the people. And I said, Darren, that's crazy because I just said it the other night, but it's not. I gotta stop saying it's crazy because I did just say that. Boo boo, is you sleep? You can't go to sleep. Yeah, Cedar's World. Yeah, Cedar's World. We knew who the real Cedar was. I'm sorry, y'all. Look at my fat. He tired. He want to go to bed so bad, but it's not happening because it's almost his bedtime. You want to tell everybody, hey? Don't look at his little crazy hair, y'all. It was braided. I just took it a loose. Um, but yeah. So anyway, I know you mad at mama. It's okay. But I thought about all of them. I even thought about Hits from the Street, y'all. That used to be my show. Cause I'm like, Ananda Lewis, yes, that's who passed. So I'm thinking like, where is everybody at? Hits from the Street, Cedar's World. I did see Big Tigger briefly, but it was just so nostalgic. I wanted to see all my people, and she was on my heart. And I was like, I wonder why she's not there. And I said, well, maybe because she ended up being so big on MTV. You know what I'm saying? So I said, well, because she ended up being so big on MTV, maybe that's why she didn't show up for BET. But no, that was not the case. She was sick. I didn't even know she was sick. Yeah, I read that. And then I seen, I only seen clips of the award show, but I was wondering if she was gonna show up. Yeah, AJ wasn't there. I seen people talking about it on Twitter. I really get my updates from Twitter when it comes to like the celebrities and stuff. Cause in some stuff you gotta take that with a grain of salt. Cause child, that be on that line. Hey, but yeah. So, I enjoyed the clips that I did see. I said I was gonna watch it. Hey, hey, did you boo boo? Oh, oh, he got an attitude. He have an attitude because he gets embarrassed when he uses the restroom. So I'm trying to ask him to use the restroom. He normally tell me yeah, no, but this is more anger. I don't know what this is about today, but yeah. So I don't smell him, so I'm like, did you use the restroom? But yeah. So yeah, Momelo, it is 15 minutes if you make it that way, if you engage with me. But if you just let me read alone and you don't have nothing to say, then no, it's not going to be 15 minutes. 7 tops, honestly. 7 minutes tops. But yeah, so I was just like, the clips were amazing. I said I was going to watch it when I have time. I don't have time right now. Um, what was I about to say? I truly forgot. But yeah, it looked really nice. I did see Jamie Foxx's tribute. Now I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about that, because me personally, I felt like they could have did better. I felt like they could have did better than what they did with Jamie Foxx tribute. And it's just my personal opinion. I feel like they could have did way better. Hey, um, with the song selection. And y'all know what? Y'all know what? Call me crazy. Chess. So glad you're here. Smell is behind. He running from me. Oh, he running from you? Yep. He boo. Yeah. He did, didn't he? Hey, booty butt. Cheston, here. Change him. Mom. Please. Mom, I got on live. Mom, I get here and now I gotta change the diaper. He literally. No! Where you going? You going to me. Hey, baby. Hey, Junior. Come on. Just come on. Chastity, now that's crazy. Here. It don't matter, Mom. Here, that's crazy because he was fine. Here. Wait, no, hold on. Here, Jada. Enjoy y'all children. Because they y'all's. Hell. Listen, Chastity and her girlfriend got her baby. Samir done jetted up out of here. Okay, and So did the baby. What? I'm gonna you still can't hear me, Rena. Now that's I don't know what's going on now. Okay. But I didn't like today's song Ray Charles song. It really upset me. I ain't gonna lie. Um because those were not his songs. I feel like Unpredictable was one of the best albums of the early 2000s, and I feel like they should have gave him his flowers because Unpredictable was one of the best albums. Don't make him cry while I'm on live. Don't make him cry while I'm on here. Don't do that. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I gotta change Samir because he ain't acting right with Chassie. Hold on. Okay, y'all. I had to change Samir. Two wipes and he was done. I don't know why he be tripping, but he be tripping, honey. He don't want nobody to touch him, including me, but I still do. But he don't be with that. He be embarrassed when he poop, for one. And I think this is a boy thing, because CJ used to do the same thing. Be embarrassed when they poop. Get mad when you about to change them. Then once you change them, they happy again. Yeah, Unpredictable was one of the best albums I had heard in a while. Cassandra, I'm gonna be real honest with you. When Angela Simmons and Yo Gotti's breakup was announced, I immediately thought, oh, he must be messing around with Glorilla. I don't know why that came to me. So we're gonna stay tuned because when I heard that, I said, oh, he must be messing around with Glorilla. Yes, Unpredictable was the best album, y'all. And I play, y'all listen, I randomly play that album sometimes when I just want like an album that I can ride to that's R&B with quality songs about different things, whether we talking about partying, whether we talking about doing the do, whether we talking about hanging with our homegirls, homeboys, whatever. You know, that is the album for me. Unpredictable is my comfort album. Just like The Devil Wears Prada is like my comfort film. Unpredictable is my comfort album. That Unpredictable 8701 about Ursha. Um Aaliyah, her self-titled album, which was the last album she made. Uh okay, Nicole, praying for you. Um, um, but yeah, the Aaliyah self-titled album, Justin Timberlake's first album, Justified. Yes, Keisha Cole, The Way It Is, Kanye's first album. Like, y'all do not understand. No, 8701 do not get the respect they deserve, because let me tell y'all how EJ tried to play that album the other day. He was like, "Oh, I don't remember nothing other than Confessions." Boy, if you don't stop playing with me, so you, because My Way 8 Down too, we're not even gonna play. Okay? But you trying to say the only album that you listened to after My Way was Confessions? You missed 8701? Y'all, we got into a whole debacle about that. And do y'all think that I made him listen to it? I did. Because you're gonna listen to this album and you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Okay? Because your wife's a millennial, okay? You're an 80s baby, but your wife's a millennial. And you're gonna listen to this, okay? You're gonna y'all, I done made him watch Carmen the Hip Hopper and everything. Okay, I done got down with him. Ain't been playing. Okay, because he plays too much. Okay, okay, you know I did. You got to listen to this, because how you gonna sit up here and act like you don't know nothing about 8701? Yes, he went straight from My Way to Confessions. Boy, now how do we skip that? Stop playing. Okay, y'all, he played too much. Okay, yeah, Mary J. Blige, My Life, and Share My World was my albums. Do you understand me? Okay, those were my albums, and I'm a genuine girl. Okay, 100% genuine. I am that girl. Okay, Life Jennings, his first album. And don't get me wrong, Life Jennings makes great albums. He has a great discography, right? But he is not smoking his first album. He will never top his first album. The Dream, Love, Hate, yes. Yes. Now I'm gonna be real with y'all. I got a couple of songs of Faith Evans, but I'm gonna go back. You know what? I'm gonna go back and listen to some of her and Brandy, because I didn't listen to Brandy like that. Like, yeah, I was a Monica girl, and when I found out they was beefing, I immediately cut Brandy off because I listened to Monica. But I've heard clippets of like Angel in Disguise, and I would like to listen to it. But Monica was my girl, and I also think that it may have been a South thing. But I got songs from Brandy that I really really love. So I ain't gonna just say I didn't listen to her music, but I was a Monica girl. Yes, Jaheim, that first album. Okay, do y'all remember when Raheem Devon came out? Like, I'm a true millennial neo soul type R&B chick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Monica is that girl, and Brandy do got some songs, but I am a Monica girl, like, and I am a Maya girl. Okay, Maya's first album. Okay, I am that girl. Do you? Okay, yes, Drew Hill, Jodeci. I'm that. Writing on the Wall was a good album, but I'ma tell y'all something. Destiny's Child last album, Destiny Fulfilled, to me was their best album. That was their best album, because I feel like at that point in time, they had got their group together at that point in time, and I feel like they were in alignment. Destiny Fulfilled was the alignment album. Hand me his diaper. That was the alignment album. It's right there on his table. You finna take them to their daddy, because I gotta run to the store. No, look on top of the table, right there. Cause I'm finna run to the dollar store. But yeah, I'm gonna get your crab cakes. I forgot today. Your mom was stressed. But you want me to take him too? Yeah. Come on. He's sleeping. He's sleeping. Yeah, he was sleeping. You sleepy? Yeah, he's sleeping. You haven't ate. Come on. Cause you haven't ate. You gotta eat dinner. You want some pizza? You want some pizza? Huh? You want some pizza? Cause I ain't cooking tonight, y'all. It's a game coming on. I ain't cooking. I'm gonna take y'all with me. But yeah, Jagged Edge was my group. Okay. Whitney Houston was my go-to girl for my songs. I was a Tony Braxton girl. Cisco did have a phenomenal album. Music Soul Child. I just want to sing. It's my album. His first album was mine. I will never forget about Donnell Jones. Okay, I will never. Tidra Moses is my mother, but baby. Tidra Moses is my mother. She is my ace in the hole. I love Tidra Moses. Period. That's my ace in the hole. Okay, and when Rick Ross put her on the his last album, I forgot what it was, but Nipsey was on the song too. Chef's kiss. I love Tidra. I like some of Sierra's stuff. Um, TLC for me, it was Red Light. Here, baby, throw this away. It was Red Light Special. The Red Light Special album. That was my album. Yeah, I saw her Tiny Desk too. It was so good, y'all. It was like super good. I was feeling Joe. Yeah, Crazy Sexy Cool. My bad. John B was my guy. We ain't even gonna mention R. Kelly because then if that's the case, we gotta take every album off the board because they ain't fucking with R. Kelly. They're not fucking with R. Kelly. I wasn't into Brownstone or SWV like that. Total was my group. I was heavy into Missy Elliott, and Eve was my rapper girl. Before Nicki Minaj, it was Eve for me. I know everybody loved the Lil Kim, the Foxy Browns, but Eve was my girl. Eve was my girl. We was too damn young to be for the red light special. Eve was it for me. Okay. She was my rap girly. She was in that era. She was my Nicki Minaj in that era. I loved Eve, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I may have trauma bonded with Eve because when she put out Love Is Blind, y'all know I've talked about my past and other things that I've seen as a child, but I would sing Love Is Blind with my whole heart because I would sing it to my mom. Yes, I would sing it to my mom. And I would apply it to my mom and be like, you know what? I hope nothing ever happens to my mom. But Eve was my rap girly. When she came out with Fetish, her clothing line, I was on it. When she did her show Eve, I was on it. Like that was my Nicki Minaj before Nicki Minaj. Okay, that was my Nicki Minaj. Now, my Nicki Minaj is Nicki Minaj. Okay, but Eve was that. Yes, you remember Fetish, girl? They had the little. Okay, so do y'all remember candies when they used to make the wedges? Fetish had the perfect outfits to go with the candy claws, the wooden claws. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? They can't, y'all. I got to find me a pair of Candy's heels. I got to take it back. For the one time, I was a Candy's wedge wearing girl. Do y'all remember? Yes. Yeah, y'all. I am a 90s, 2000 millennial. We had great music. It's nothing like what we hear today. I hear some feel good music like today that I'd be like, okay, this remind me of like back when music was music. Like I love Leon Thomas. I am falling in love with him. Um, I I love Sir. I love Sir. I love Sir. Right now, he is my Cali artist. I love Sir. Um, Let me see who else is like current that I really like. Um, I don't have like a current. Well, you know what? I love Glorilla. I love Glorilla. Ooh, okay. So let me tell y'all about Lucky Day. I did not know Lucky Day from the musical aspect because y'all remember this whole big old hoopla went on about him not taking care of his kids, right? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that, right? Okay, I don't like Key Glock. Okay, but do y'all remember it was all about him being a deadbeat father? So I've never listened to his music. They did that motherfucking I seen a clip from him on BET. What tribute was he doing? Was he doing Jamie Foxx? What was he doing? What was he doing? Whatever he was singing with Luke James and the guy from Sinners, Miles, baby, Lucky Day can sing his ass off. So now I gotta tap into him. Um, who is somebody else right now that I really fuck with? Okay, y'all, I'm gonna be real with y'all, and y'all gonna be like, "Girl, good night." Suki is my little Kim of this generation. Suki is my little Kim of this generation. And I know she goofy and I know she do some crazy shit. But y'all know I'm a Florida girl at heart. Okay, because I was in Florida for so long. And she is my little Kim. She is my, you know what? I'll take that back. She is my Trina of this because she is my Florida girl. I'm telling y'all, you have to listen to some of Suki's songs. I'm so for real. I love Ari Lennox. I love Summer Walker. I love Chris Brown. I'm never gonna let Chris Brown go. Yeah, she's not. Yeah, that's why I said let me take that back. She a Florida girl. She gonna be a Trina or a Kaya, but don't play with Kaya because Kaya got some motherfucking songs for you. Yeah, you got to listen to free. Listen. Y'all have got to listen to Suki. I like Coco Jones' music, but I don't understand why she's not being pushed. I feel like she should be way bigger. I feel like the way we know Lizzo is the way we should know Coco Jones. You get what I'm saying? I like Coco Jones. Yeah, I already said Leon Thomas. I love him. I have to play him every time I get in the car. Okay, I'm gonna check David Michael Wyatt out. Yeah, Coco should just That's just in my opinion, y'all. Y'all know who career I thought was she was gonna be the motherfucking like R&B queen was Jennifer Hudson. I thought she was gonna be the R&B queen. I did. I truly did. I thought Jennifer Hudson was gonna be that. I love Prince. I love Prince. My late uncle who passed, y'all remember when I first started this and my uncle passed, he was a Prince fanatic. So naturally, I love Prince. I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with Calvin Richardson, but that is one of my neo soul men that I love. Yes, I thought Jennifer Hudson was gonna be way. I thought she was gonna be way big. I don't like scissor like that. It's just her. I don't know. It's her spirit overtakes her music for me. Fantasia is my girl. You don't even want to see my Spotify for Fantasia. It's my. Let me tell y'all something. While me and EJ was separated, baby, sometimes you got to lose to win again. Okay, bittersweet it was. Okay, baby, Fantasia went triple platinum in this house when I was separated and in that car. Okay, you think it's Jennifer Hudson person? She's just that girl to me. Her and Fantasia is it. I love Eric Benet too. Yes, yes. Fantasia is another one of my ace in the holes. I love her and she is raw talent. And I met her years ago. Very, very good energy. Honey, I love Kim too. Do y'all remember back in the day? Kim was the Quiet Storm. Do y'all remember when they would play the Quiet Storm or the slow jams at night? Honey, you would hear Love Calls My Name more than you would hear anything. Yes, Nivea is a good artist too. I like Nivea. I have some of Nivea songs. Honey, Kim used to be on rotation. If you don't know Love Calls Your Name, baby, you wasn't really tapped in. Okay, because do you remember them summer nights, spending the night at your motherfucking cousin house? Y'all done been outside all day having a blast, running around, flirting with boys, not having sex. Cause you know we weren't fast like these kids today. But flirting with boys, having a good time, getting the motherfucking little homemade ice cups from the hood lady that make the ice cups. Then you go home and everybody up in there chilling, unwinding. Everybody done took their baths, had dinner for the night. You know, and we in there either doing each other hair, painting each other nails, and they start playing a quiet storm, baby. And the first person you gonna hear is Kim, and we gonna know that Love called his name. Those were the times. Our kids are missing out on that. Our kids are missing out on y'all. We lived life. We lived life. Parley, listen to it. Lose to Win is the best song to get you through whatever situation. Fantasia put her ass in that song. But yeah, I'm telling you guys, our kids are missing out on living life so bad. It's crazy. Yeah, Ashanti's my girl. Ashanti is my girl. Every album of Ashanti's I have. That's my girl. But like they missing out. Like we used to live life, and life wasn't about being 13 and having sex or vaping or buying weed. Man, please, we was out living life. We was outside every summer. Wasn't no, oh, we stand on the game. And don't get me wrong, because we had like what, PlayStation 2 or the original PlayStation at the time. Like, you know, we had that, but we was having a good time. And I ain't gonna lie, we probably thought boys were like terrible back then, but no, these fucking boys now are fucking horrendous. But back then, boys were not as bad as they are, because they wasn't trying to pressure you into doing nothing. They just was happy you was out there chilling with them. Okay, and they thought they was the player of the century because they had you outside with them at like 9 o'clock at night, and y'all ain't even doing that but chilling and just talking and slap boxing and playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this generation is so different, y'all. Yeah, these new niggas is different. Like, when I tell y'all, yes, do you remember when you would call the chat phone and everybody would be on there, the single people, and you would be on the chat line like talking to different people that you don't know? Do y'all remember when AOL Messenger first and they had the chat rooms? Oh my god. And don't let a award show be on and you in the chat room and everybody, y'all, when I tell you AOL chat rooms was better than Twitter, what y'all, we used to live. Yes, Yahoo Messenger. Y'all, we used to live. Yes. I was on Planet too. AOL, yeah, y'all. We used to fucking live. Why was the chat rooms creepy to you? That used to be so fun. That was the original catfish, because you literally could be however old you wanted to be, and you could talk shit in a secret way like your mama didn't know because you was in there typing on your big ass computer. Y'all, we live life. These kids don't live life. They really don't, y'all. They y'all, when I tell y'all Black Plant, like all of those things was so fun, y'all. Like, it probably was a lot of perverts in there, but girl, at that time we was living life. We wasn't thinking about that. Well, I know at least I wasn't thinking about that. I was in there living life. I was like a 24-year-old Latina lady, with the name oh my god, what did my fake name used to be, y'all? Oh, Leilani. That was my name was Leilani. Shani, don't it make you feel good thinking about how good we used to live, y'all? Y'all, my name was Leilani, baby. I was a 24-year-old Latina lady named Leilani, baby. Okay. Yes, yes. That was my name. Parley, not that was your name too. Okay, cause Leilani. Okay, well, girl, why did you have that old ass name, Barbara? Yeah, the MTV chat rooms was always that, and when MTV Awards used to be on, we would be in there arguing like I don't know what. Y'all, oh my God, we literally had the time of our life as kids, and it just saddens me to see the things that yeah they fell for. It saddens me to see what our kids go through now, like the things that my children have endured at the ages that they are. I could never even imagine going through something like that. The world has just changed a lot. Yes. Wait, did you spell it like me? Okay. The only how we spelled it different was I spelled mine Lelani. You had an extra I in yours, but yes, that was my name, baby. Leilani, baby. Baby, my fake name been Leilani for years. If I call my best friend right now and say, Lana, what was my fake name back in the day? She gonna say Leilani, baby. Leilani. When we used to be in the club, cause okay, y'all remember when you just turned 18? You fresh 18. Okay, you finally get to go to the popping club. Now you can't go to the 21 and up club just yet, okay? But okay, you can't go to the 21 and up club just yet. But you know a homegirl that can get you in the 21 and up club. So you like, I'm gonna try this 18 and up club first, but I got a little lick that can get me in the 21 and up club, okay? So baby, you 18, four locos just hit the scene. Baby, you're hey baby. I'm about to go to the dollar store. No, I'm about to take a shower. Huh? I'm about to take a shower. No. I'm about to take a shower. Put him in his bed. I'll sit here till you get out the tub. But hurry up, because you know I got to get his diapers. But anyway, you 18. Okay. But anyway, so you just turned 18. Four Loco done hit the scene. Okay. Don't act like y'all wasn't drinking those Mad Dog 2020s. Don't even play. Cause you was. You had that blue raspberry Mad Dog 2020. Don't even play. Don't even play. Oh no, I was always drinking Patron. No, you wasn't. You was drinking Mad Dog 2020, okay? That blue raspberry, you had it. You had it. Okay? And that green apple Four Loco, when it hit the scene. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. We live like, yo, these kids do not know what living life is. Oh, you always been a lemon drop girly. Please. Yeah, that lemon vodka. Okay? That lemon vodka. Honey, living life. Okay, but you know, you done hit the scene. You go to your first club. You experience all the fine motherfuckers around town. You go crazy because ain't no way all y'all fine people live around town. And you ran into that one motherfucker that was about 10, 15 years older than you trying to slide on you, but they fine as hell. And you don't know that it's wrong at the time. And you play into it. That was life back then. That was life back then. Y'all, I told EJ, I was like, when I was 18, I had went on a date with a dude that was 39. EJ like, 39? I'm like, yes, 39. Okay? Met him at a bar. Okay? And you know, them old players, when you 18, 19, they weren't stingy. They weren't stingy. I don't know what life other girls live. But this girl right here, I didn't meet a stingy man, okay? And I told EJ, they was not stingy. Period. And he was like, so yes, okay. When you was 19, he was 32, wasn't he? Because baby, yes, and they made sure they fed you. And they made sure they fed you. Period. Hey, and they made sure they fed you. And if you had a curfew, they got you home on time. And if you had a curfew, they got you home on time and didn't play and would be there to pick you up all the time. But what? Excuse me? Excuse me? And if you needed a little drinky drink, they would go get it. They would go get it, baby, and gave you the game. Yeah. Y'all, we live. I don't know what these children I don't know what these children go through in life, but baby, we lived. We lived life. Yes, they went crazy for the girls that hadn't did nothing. Yeah, that was y'all. When I tell y'all that's how BET had me feeling Monday was like, yeah, your daddy done left you. He ain't right. He ain't right. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get the baby, but yeah, I feel bad for my kids too. I feel like they ain't really got the experience life or really got the experience, you know, knowing who they is for real. Everything with them so serious. Come here, fat boy. Oh, baby, you scared me. Everything with them so serious. Like, it's life is just different now, y'all. Like, it's so different. And okay. Here go your pat. Okay. Okay, fatty. Here, come on. Come on. Come on, let's sit back and watch TV together. Samir sleep and you still fussing. It's all right. But yeah, we really did live life. They don't dance at the club. Baby, we used to dance at the club. Cause please act like you ain't see that fine dude named Mike sitting off in the side of the bar. And no. No, you cannot bother Samir. Baby, put Samir in his bed so I can let Junior down. Cause he's sleepy. But he gonna mess with Samir till he can't no more. Honey, he gonna mess with Samir till he can't no more. Oh, baby, y'all. Oh, story time for real. Do y'all remember when y'all would catch y'all boyfriend up on three-way because he was playing and a girl didn't reached out to you or wrote you a letter at school like, girl, he be talking to me too. We be talking on the phone. And if you... His pat right there. And if you... Here, babe. And if you was like me, your boyfriend was in high school, he was a football player, and you was in the eighth grade, okay? You was in the eighth grade, but this girl telling you like, girl, he be trying to talk to me, he be trying to get with me. So she like, oh, I know what we'll call him on three-way. Then you call him on three-way and you get real quiet. And you listening to everything that he be saying. And the whole time he been playing both of y'all. Baby. Three-way used to get them. And see, like, now on the iPhones, it tell you when somebody on three-way. But back then, it didn't tell you. They didn't know. And they be like, hold on, let me call him right quick. Baby, excuse me? Excuse me? Baby, when I tell y'all the way we live life, baby, we live life for real. Like the things that these kids go through, I can't even. And it's like even with kids taking like relationships serious, we did not take relationships serious back then. Like how serious it is, how these kids be domestic violence at 15. Baby, we didn't have none of that because first of all, if you hit me, I'm never talking to you again and I'm moving on to the next. Boys and girls are like buses. Miss one, next 15 one coming, baby. Okay. Yeah, we wasn't sensitive. We was on that BS, okay? Y'all, when I tell y'all, just thinking about all the memories, it made me so happy and I feel blessed that I got to experience those things because kids now growing up, they don't get to experience none of that. Oh my God, like they don't get to experience none of that. Playing the music in the background on the voicemail, baby. The hottest song out was always on my voicemail. The hottest song out was always on my voicemail. Don't play with me. You ain't even saying that. You just let the music rock, baby. You just let the music rock, baby. You didn't even say nothing. Y'all, period. We live. But you know what? I'm going to tell y'all something so funny. Why CJ Answer Machine like that? Because, boys, you from the 90s. CJ Answer Machine is just like that. I was hurt when B2K broke up. I was, and I blamed Omarion. So if y'all see me in my old age still saying that I blame Omarion, it's because I did. It water fights in the sun. What? And if you really was talented, do y'all remember like the Nerf guns that could hold water? If your parents really had that guapo, you had that Nerf gun that was the water gun that like shot out all the water beat, not like water beats, but what was it? It was like you could put something in there like to like shoot. What? Yes. Yes, the water fights used to be the best. Yes, the bazooka. Yes, I could not remember the name. Do y'all remember when cordless phones first came out? First of all, do y'all remember? Yes, the Super Soaker. Do y'all remember when cordless phones first came out? First of all, we used to have to sit in the kitchen or wherever the house phone was because cordless phones did not exist at the time. So we used to have to sit in the kitchen. And you remember how your mama would pick up the other phone? Well, in my case, my grandma would pick up the other phone and be like, "Get out the phone. It's 9 o'clock. You got to get out the phone." Like, girl, don't embarrass me because I got a boyfriend. Don't embarrass me, girl. Why is you picking up this other phone saying I got to get off the phone, girl? Like my grandma would be like, my beeper was fucking red. You know the transparent red beeper? That's what I had. Baby, like, grandma, get off this phone. My grandma used to do it to me all the time. It would be like 2 minutes to 9. Totsy, you got to get up off this phone because it's 9 o'clock. Like, girl, why is you doing me like that? Of course, I didn't say that, but I did. Yeah, I had a red pager. And okay, what color two-way did y'all have? Because let me put y'all on. I had the pink baby fat two-way. My granddaddy didn't play about me. Do y'all remember when Sprint had the exclusive baby fat phones? That was my first cell phone. My granddaddy did not play about me. God rest my granddaddy's soul, baby. My granddaddy did not play about me. I had the pink baby fat phone, and I had the baby fat two-way. You feel me? Do y'all remember when baby fat had that? It was exclusive to Sprint, because that's when my grandpa been with Sprint his like till he died. Like literally from the time I was a kid till he died. I didn't have the Nextel chirp. I did have a Nokia, okay? I did have a Nokia. Do y'all remember the Sony Ericsson phones? Do y'all remember those when they became big? When Singular first came out and prepaid went crazy with the Singular? Do y'all remember those? And it was free after 9 o'clock. Even if it was prepaid. They was the first. Singular was the first company that had the free after 9 o'clock, and it was a prepaid line. Do y'all remember that? And we would be like, "Look, I can't run my minutes. I can't run my minutes. I gotta call you after 9." Baby, we was lit. We lived life. Okay, the baby done went to sleep. I'm finna slide out of here. Cause I'll be at the dollar store 11 times. I knew he was going to sleep though. Both of my boys, they tired. But baby, we was lit. Yeah, don't call me till 9. And don't be texting me no whole bunch of texts, girl, because they be charging like 10 cents a text. Baby, we lived, okay? We lived. Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, yes, I remember when the chocolate phone came out. That was exclusive to Verizon. Do y'all remember that? The whole chocolate line? Yes, that was the good that y'all. That made me want to cry. Because we literally lived a great life. And when I be going through certain situations with my kids and stuff, and like school and different things like that, I get so sad for them because they not even getting to experience certain things. Like, that, like, life for them is very like stressful. Like, it's always something going on. You feel me? Like, it's always something going on. Like, they can't be kids no more. And I was talking with my lawyer about that. Like, kids are not allowed to be kids anymore. And it's so weird because it's like, why? Why don't why don't y'all want kids to be kids? But y'all want them to behave as children, but y'all don't want to let them live life like kids. Yeah, EJ say that all the time. He say like we in the age of social media, so they have access to more info than we do. And he said EJ swear by that. Like if they didn't have so much access to things, like they would go through certain things. And I feel like that's something that's real that he said. That's that's some real spill stuff. Let me see. Yeah, people do be telling them that they grown. They do. They do. Oh my gosh. Now y'all, I did used to sneak boys in the house, but not for the reason y'all think. You remember how you was dating that one boy? If you dated bad boys, you was dating that one boy that was bad all the time, and he would get kicked out of the house. LimeWire, the burnt CDs. Y'all remember that? Y'all was dating that bad boy. He would either get kicked out of the house or he would make up some lie and be like, oh, can I come to your house because of whatever, whatever. I had a boy that I used to sneak in all the time that I would just let come and go to sleep at my house. You know, I had those days, like I really did, but I used to be scared to like do. Like I was so scared, and the boy that I used to let like come and stay at my house or whatever, he always respected it. And when we became adults, we ended up doing the do. But like when we were kids, no, we never did the do. He would just come and spend the night at my house because his grandma used to kick him out all the time. God rest her soul. Baby, when I tell y'all, yeah, like had a great time. And so you would think that because my mom wasn't there, like I battled with something, but I really didn't, y'all, because I had a great life. Yes, all the older girls told me that it hurt. They said, girl, that don't feel good. Girl, that don't feel good. Track suits in every color. But okay, let me tell you something, Toya. I was a business casual girly in middle school and in high school. I wore heels every single day. Now, can y'all imagine that? Me wearing heels to school every single day, y'all. Honey, every single day. I wore heels, baby. I was a bad bitch. I wore heels every single day at school. Huh? Thank you, boo. Baby, what's on the back of this robe? Don't say that. That's so nasty. It's a baby wipe. Honey, these kids is becoming the whole house. But baby, yes. Honey, I was a bad bitch. I didn't fucking play. Do you hear? Baby, that's your pizza. You hear me? Okay. You and your kids in this downstairs area is going to drive me up a wall. Can you put Junior in his bed, babe? I'm about to go on out the door. He in his bed? You already did it? You gonna do it, babe? You said yes? Did you say yes? Did you say yes? Can I have some money now? Shaking money. Shaking ass with my hand out. Okay, babe, I'm about to go. But yeah, you want me to use your cash? Okay, fine. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's something about when he tell me no that literally just irks my soul. Because why are you saying no? Babe, do you need something? He ain't gonna say nothing right now. Hold on. Cause why the fuck you saying no? Could I get a yes? Shaking your ass with my hand down. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I gotta wait before I leave. Baby, you know what? They did want to beat me though. I used to get in the fights all the time because somebody would think I was cute. And the boys love me. Reebok classics. I wasn't a Reebok. I was an Air Force One girl. For sure. Okay, both your kids are asleep. Do you want me to get you anything from the dollar store? Don't say a freaking razor because you're gonna complain. Yeah. Did you just say a razor? Yeah, you're gonna complain. I don't even know what. On today, hey, on today's, yeah, I was a mother freaking. Okay, EJ must have parked the car in the garage because I'm like, where's the Mercedes? He must have parked the Mercedes in the garage, and he probably did because he had the baby. Cause I'm like, where is my car? But um, oh yes, I was a K Swiss girl, baby. You could not tell me nothing about my K Swiss. You couldn't tell me nothing about my K Swiss. Tell me if y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me? Okay. Because I'm in my car and it didn't connect it to my car. And I had to forget the little Bluetooth thing that I'm connected to so it won't connect y'all to it because I don't know how to get it off of there. Yes, Melissa's was big here too, boo. Melissa's was big here. Like, let me turn my screen down so my phone will actually charge because y'all can see me now that I'm outside. But Melissa's was actually very big here. Melissa's was big here, and y'all know what was big? Birkenstocks. Do y'all remember when the Birkenstock wave came through? Birkenstocks was so freaking big, y'all. Do y'all remember when the Bratz dogs dropped? Oh my god, y'all! Please don't play. Please don't play. Birkenstocks and the Bratz dogs was that girl. But yeah, back to my story about high school, y'all. I definitely, yes, the Spice Girls was my group. Why was I thinking about them the other day? Don't even play La Portion. Why was I thinking about them the other day? And I was singing, "If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends." And that whole album, they made a whole documentary, y'all. I knew that documentary word for word. Like I knew that documentary word for word. Yes, jersey dresses was huge. I had an Allen Iverson jersey dress. Do y'all know? Do y'all remember when jersey dresses dropped? Allen Iverson was very big in the league at the time. I had an Allen Iverson jersey dress, and I had a Lakers jersey dress, but it had the 0-0 on the back, so it probably was a knockoff. But I don't. But Allen Iverson jersey dress was like very popular then. Y'all, like us talking about this is like so good for, like, this feels so good for the soul. Like we got to go down memory lane sometimes. Like y'all, we yes, I love Air Force Ones. I was an Air Force One girl. Allen Iverson was that. Y'all, when I tell y'all we have to go down like memory lane with so much going on in the world, like everything's so sad and feels so messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like it just feel like a whole. It feel like we did a whole big energy like shift. Like we're not in the same like worlds anymore. Like it just don't feel the same. Yeah, Maya did with the best of me. Yeah, she in that video she had on like the North Carolina jersey dress. She sent it into a frenzy. Yes. Yeah, we just chopping it up. But this was like a feel good live, like just going down memory lane and remembering how we felt was so good. Like just life was so different, y'all. And I think back to all of that stuff and I just be like, girl, like life is just so different now. It was so different. And the early 2000s was the best. We did have tragedies and things happen, but I feel like social media kind of ruined what life was because every day now you're constantly reminded of certain things like it's just like. But I ain't have kitten heels, girl. I used to have real heels. Do y'all remember the can? Okay. Do y'all remember the candy heels that looked like stripper heels that had like the little gold like things on the side, but you slide your foot down and had the blue jean thing over it? I Those were the heels I wore to school with my motherfucking knee knockers on. You feel me? Do y'all remember those candies, baby? With my motherfucking I did wear them to school. I got there. I never played. Do y'all okay? So Shasta, you talking about the jelly sandals? Do y'all remember when jelly sandals came out with the ones with the heels on them? Girl, what kind of purse? Okay, so girl, I had a apple bottom. It was like a cream. Well, not a cream, but it was like a little bit dark, a hazelnut blue jean with a red outline, baby. With a red outline, baby. Literally, that girl. Literally that girl, and it was an apple bottom bag. But yeah, do y'all remember when the jellies came out with heels? Caught them too. Was fire in that outfit. I am a coordinated queen. Okay, I need some baby. I need some coordination. My outfit gotta match. I gotta be looking good. I gotta be looking good. Like it's a must. I got to be looking good. Baby, and did. And y'all remember back then we could wear our shades on our head. Like you couldn't wear them down in the class, but you could put them on your shades on your head, baby. I had every different shade Family Dollar came out with. Family Dollar came out with some fire big shades. Ah, yes, we had a different color bandanas. I had yellow and pink. I'm just saying, y'all, a fly girl, and that's when fly girl was really big. So I took a lot of my knowledge and things like that from Eric Jerome Dickey. Okay, baby, I was a fly girl. I was a fly girl. Okay, period. And I'm still like that. I can, baby. Y'all should have seen me today. I have to be. Yes, the Rockaway velour suits. I had the red velvet color, the black, the champagne light color, and the white one with the y'all remember the white one with like the gold letters on it. Bam. Okay, and I would wear Air Force Ones with them. I kept a silk wrap. Okay. Hair down my back, kept a silk wrap. I think I only cut my hair once in school. Yeah, Fly Girl was my book. I still have my Fly Girl book too. Not the all silver. I had the gold bangles. I was always a gold girl, so I didn't do silver. I was always a gold girl. I used to have the gold bangles that they sold in the hair store, but silver was popping back then because y'all remember when everything came out. I'm finna kill y'all with this one. Do y'all remember when they came out with the electronic belt, nameplate belts. Do y'all remember that? Because y'all better have one. You wasn't a fly girl if you did not have that. You wasn't a fly girl. You wasn't a fly girl if you didn't have your nameplate belt. First, it came out with the regular nameplate, right? First they came out with the regular nameplate, then they came out with the electronic one. Baby, I had both, y'all. When I tell y'all, period, wasn't fucking with me. Wasn't wasn't fucking with me on the clothes tip. Wasn't fucking with me on the clothes tip. On no day. Yes, I had the nameplate earrings and chain, and I still got my nameplate chain. I don't have my nameplate earrings no more. I don't know where they went to, but I definitely had the chain. Girl, I wasn't even comfortable when I was at home because, baby, that's when they was like coming out with like different forms of the bonnet. Okay, so I would have like all these different bonnets. I kept a dope ass pajama set. Okay, because you know in your mama house you can't be half naked. You got to have some pajamas on and some socks because your mama didn't play that. My granny didn't play that. I had to have my socks on. I had to have some slippers and I had to have a nice pajama set and it had to be decent. So, baby, I was always draped up, dripped out. Okay, all this wearing men boxers that the girls do now with the sports bras, baby, we didn't do that way back when. No, your mama didn't play. You got to have on some clothes and you best have some socks on. Okay, and you best cover your head up because she just paid that little $65 to get your hair done for you to just mess it up. Baby, y'all, oh my God. And then did y'all go through the Everclear phase? Because, baby, I went through the Everclear phase. Why was we drinking Everclear? Why was we drinking Everclear? Like, what was that about? We really was, baby. I think that's why I truly think that's why I am not as much of a drinker. Pretty Ricky was it, baby. Do y'all remember when the Grind on Me video dropped and we was like, who the fuck is these boys? And then we started listening to the song and said, oh, we love them. We love them. We love them. Do y'all remember Pretty Ricky literally just came out of nowhere? Yeah, we had to sleep cute. Period. We had to sleep cute. And when I would be on punishment, my grandma would like unplug the internet or whatever. Baby, I would be playing The Sims. Yes, y'all. When I tell y'all, I think that's why I'm not a party animal now. Because I feel like I partied so much in my younger years. Like I'm just not a party girl. Yes, I have every album of Pretty Ricky's. I love The Sims to this day too. I got it on my phone, girl. I wasn't doing it yet when Blue Stars came out. I don't think I was having sex yet. I might have been. I can't remember. But no, no, I wasn't. No, I had not met Chassie dad at this point in time yet. Y'all, I never went to a basement party, and I know y'all gonna be like, "What, girl?" Cause not that girl not going to a basement party, but I never did because I used to be scared. I used to be so scared. I used to be so scared to go to a basement. I used to be like, I ain't going to no basement party. They gonna start shooting because where I'm from, they gonna shoot up the party every time. Where I'm from, even now to this day, they're gonna shoot up the party every time. Not going. House parties, basement party, I never went to because y'all gonna shoot it up anyway. Why would I come? Skipping school for the day part. Baby, I used to skip school because the wind blew. Baby, I would skip school because the wind blew. I would skip school because the wind blew. What? I would call my brother, like, look, call him and tell him, Mr. Mercy, I gotta get out of school. My brother would do it every time. Well, my god brother, he would do it every time. He would call and he would pick me up in the back of the school, and baby, we was having the time of our life. And my god brother was older than me, so all his homeboys used to be with him, baby, and they used to be so fine. Damn, not your mama worked at the school. We had some kids like that too. Like, girl, I can't do that. My mama work here. Like, damn. Y'all, I remember my grandma used to like ground me, right? Because I would be like suspended. I've been got into a fight. Because when I got to high school, that's when it really like I used to have to, you know. And my grandma would like ground me for being like in like suspended for school. Cause she would be like, you could have did that out of school. You don't do that in school. Like you could have did that out of school. So I would be suspended, but my grandma used to work like all day, and so did my step grandpa. They would be gone. Y'all, my best friend and our homeboy would like pull up on me, like at like skipping school or whatever type. Oh, don't worry, Shasta. I had a confession. Y'all finna laugh when I tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all this in a minute. But my hunger and my homeboy, my best friend, like our homeboy, he used to pull up on us and be like, "Come on, let's go, y'all." Why one day my granddaddy, because he used to live around the corner. Okay, so picture this, y'all. It's 2004, 2005. No, it's 2007. That's when it was 2007. My grandma and my step grandpa lives on Old Farm Road. I can tell y'all this. On Old Farm Road. My granddaddy lived on Linville Drive, which was up the street, and you make a left and you on my granddaddy's street. Why one day these fools come and get me? My granddaddy lurking for whatever I really don't know why my granddaddy was, but my granddaddy used to do that all the time, like ride by my grandma's house. Okay, and you know what? I should have asked my papa this before he passed, but my granddad, and I really don't know why, y'all, but my granddad used to ride by our house every day. For whatever reason, my grandpa must have got off early this day. Y'all, why my granddaddy started chasing us on a high speed chase? Y'all, and then like the homeboy Ricky, he could drive so good, he outdrove my granddaddy. And my granddaddy like was trying to beat me, and I literally did nothing. He literally, my granddaddy was not playing. How did he catch us, y'all? I don't know, y'all. That what I was like, why is my grandpa doing this? Like, I didn't do anything wrong. Like, I'm literally with my homegirl. Like, and like Ricky, he was like one of the girls. You feel me? Like, so you ain't think we was doing nothing. You just crazy. And he caught us out. We went on a whole high speed chase. But back to what Chastain said. So Chastain talking about, oh, I'm telling Granny. Let me tell y'all what I did. So one day before my step grandpa had died or whatever, and my grandma was sitting there. I was grown, you know, in my own place or whatever. I was like, Grandma, I want us to have a confessional right now. And she was like, what's the confessional? And I was like, if I tell you, you gotta promise not to be mad. And she was like, okay, I promise I'm not gonna be mad. Y'all, why did I tell my grandma everything I did? Cause I told her that it was on my heart, and that I felt like I was keeping a secret from her, and me and her don't keep secrets. So that's why I had to tell her everything. Y'all, I told my grandma about me sneaking my ex in the house. I told my grandma about me sneaking out with my cousins, cause I would sneak out with my cousins so I could go walk her to the dude, cause she was messing with an older dude, and she would sneak to his apartment, and so I would have to walk her. And why the fuck was I not scared to walk back by myself? But I literally would sneak out, walk my cousin to her dude apartment, and then walk back by myself. Crazy, right? Now that you think of it, but not crazy then to me, because I would be like, girl, I'm gonna be straight. Like, and he lived in some apartments like 2 blocks away from where we stayed. And I would be like, girl, I'm gonna be straight. I ain't worried about that. Like, I'm gonna get back home. And my cousin used to be like, you sure? And I would be like, girl, yeah, I'm walking home. And I would literally leave her and go walk home. And wow, I almost forgot this man wallet. Okay, because not I was finna go in here and spend my own money. No, I'm finna spend his money. But yeah, I literally would be like, I'm gonna be straight. I'm about to walk back home with it. So I ended up telling my grandma everything, and I don't like lying to my granny. So like now she know, and So like now she know, and I don't think she cared because she literally was laughing. And my step grandpa was like, I knew you was sneaking out or sneaking somebody in. He was like, that's why I put nails in your window because y'all, my step grandpa put nails in my window. So one night my little boo was coming or whatever, and I was about to sneak him in, and I go to open the window and it's nails in my window. It's nails in my window. So I'm like, who playing hating on me like that? My step grandpa, he had them figured it out. He put nails in my window, y'all. And so I don't know how I got them nails out. I don't know. Okay, but I did. And I would put them back in place after my little boo would leave or whatever, or after I would get back home. And it was times that I slipped out the back door. I would slip out the back door. I would literally slip out the back door. Hey. But I ended up telling them everything, and they took it well because I feel like they knew everything I was gonna say, so they wasn't mad. Yeah, girl, we had a back like a little side door. I would sneak out the side door. Baby, that's what I'm saying. We really didn't live life. We really didn't live, and so that's why a lot of times I give grace because I know what I did when I was that age. But I don't give too much grace because you can't be crazy. And I give grace, but I do give grace for sure. I do. He talking about some Mach 3. Y'all, I don't have time for EJ in these Mach 3. I don't have time for him in this. If I don't see the ones that he want, I'm not going to get them at all. I want to say these are it, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just giving. And if he complain, please. Yeah, we was living. Yeah, I give grace, but definitely don't try me though. And I have to tell them like, don't play with me. Like, don't play with me on your best day. Please don't play with me. But for the most part, I really don't have problems out of my kids like that. Like, I just I feel like because we have such a good rapport with each other, that's why they don't do those things. But I feel like if I didn't sit down and talk to them and actually parent them, I feel like we definitely would have issues. But we don't because I sit down and talk to them and tell them what we doing and what we ain't doing. And of course, y'all know I got cameras all through my house, so that ain't happening anyway. Where do they got these paper plates? It's the question. But yeah, I definitely had a time. And this was just one of them feel good conversations that I wanted to have with y'all. I'm doing one questions and I got like 30 minutes to get home and finish one questions. EJ watching the game, so I know he's not gonna bother me while I'm doing one questions. Y'all, let me put y'all on. These right here in your house, when I tell y'all they smell so good and they make your whole house smell like a Yankee can, y'all, I'm not playing. Like, these are the bomb. You put them in your filters or whatever. I use them. I love them. Smell too good. Had the house smelling too good. It ain't even a candle. It's for you to hang on your filter so it come through your air conditioner. Okay. Um, but yeah, that's what I gotta get. I was like, what am I supposed to be getting? I gotta get the kids pizza. This is what I'm buying. I'm buying this stuff, but he buying them diapers. But yeah, this was just a feel good conversation I wanted to have with y'all. I am gonna do some celebrity couple readings tomorrow. If like I said, if you were supposed to be scheduled for today, 6, 9. If you were scheduled for today, I will be sending out the reschedules for that tonight. As soon as I get home. I'm doing one questions right now. Okay. So if you guys want to do one questions, you got about 20 minutes to get in before I start doing answers. As soon as I get home. I love y'all. This was such a good time. I feel so nostalgic. And I hope that it gave y'all the same feeling too, because it's just too much chaos going on in the world right now. I am gonna do Thug and Mariah because I did not like the way he dismissed the fact that she she wanted to talk on the red carpet. He was very nasty about the way he was moving. I didn't really like that. So I'm definitely. Why do I feel like these the ones he want? Why do I feel like this is the one that he want? Okay, this I think this is it. But yeah. Can I do? I will try to do Zodiac. Um, I'll try to do Zodiac. But yeah, you go on IG to do the one questions, or you can submit it through text. Y'all know y'all can text me the one question and submit it through Cash App. I am gonna tell y'all that next week I'm going to go back to the other phone number, the 7840, because everybody, and I'm gonna change my personal number because I have had people really be out of turn or text me at the most unconventional times or when they feel like they have an emergency going on in their life. And I get it. You trust me. You, I get it. You trust me. I feel like, I am a person that you can trust and talk to. But to me, being invasive or texting me when that's my family's time, I can't do that. But right now, you can text the 420-7729 with your question. You cash after $10, and we'll go from there. Rena, if you submitted them on Monday, I put in my story for you to text them to me because I knew that I missed like 10 people. And instead of them submitting on the story, I asked for them to text it to me. But yeah, you pay on Cash App. And then I will be doing more slots for mid-year readings once I finish with the money oils. I'm waiting on one little thing for my money oils, which is my labels. So once I get that done, I'm gonna ship the money oils out. And yes, you would send intentions to my email if you're doing the ritual. Hello. I'm gonna pay for this with a separate card, and then I pay for the rest with another card. Okay. Okay. Yeah, diapers.
I'll make my own that.
Really?
Yeah.
I wish.
I'll do it like they used to.
What? The newspaper? So right now I don't have any money oils left currently. I used the wrong pen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I used the wrong pen. Let's try. Yeah, don't scan that yet. Okay, yeah, because I'm thinking I got my card, but I'm using my husband's card, so okay, that's the
They
right pen.
used to make them out of cotton, like fabric, and then just wash them.
Ew.
Yeah.
Do you know? Do you know the germs that you would be? Oh, I'm sorry. You're fine. Do you know the germs that you would be re-putting on your baby?
I mean, I guess they use bleach or whatever.
Throw it away. Spray it.
I mean, I guess if it's white fabric, you just use
Yeah. It's true. That's nasty.
it. Yeah, but if you clean it with bleach, it's probably cleaner than your own underwear after it comes out of the washing machine.
Maybe. Did my card pop up? Did my card pop up?
No.
Because I put the wrong number in.
Yeah, you can just hit the X and it'll go back and type it.
Okay.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
You're right. Okay. Look at me spending just as much, but saying I'm not gonna spend my money. Child, I'll spend just as much in the store.
29. I mean, they did replace them like once a month or whatever, but
Yeah, I
so
see
it's not
people
that
say that
bad.
they do it like naturally, but
It's cheaper.
I just can't imagine me doing cheaper but nasty.
I'll just buy a roll of paper towels and sew them together.
Thank you. Have a good one. Okay. Y'all, every time I be coming in a store or something, somebody always want to talk to me, so I be talking to them. So my bad, y'all. Every time I come in the store, somebody be talking to me about something. But yeah, y'all, honey, when I tell y'all this felt so good. I'll redo another batch of money oils on Friday, but right now I gotta get my first batch out. My stuff is coming tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So because the printer that I got was from Walmart, and I thought regular thermal paper from Amazon would work, but I had to get a specific brand to work with that thermal printer that I got from Walmart. So I had to wait for them to ship it for 2 days. So once I ship out that load on Friday, I'll go ahead and put money oils back up there. If you want love oil, hit me up and I will individually make you some. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, love oil was not as popular as money oil to me, because people want love, but it's like it's not as bad as they want money, right? And so when I did the oils, money oil and um my Oshun box were my top sellers. So I was like, I will make love oil on a need to need basis. I am going to be doing protection oils next week. I have crafted my recipe that I put together for protection oil. So I will be doing protection oil next week. So at least y'all can be excited for that, because I'm going to do protection oils next week. But I want to make up the bottles before I put them on sale, because I told y'all I ain't got time. Next week, next Thursday, Bookie. Next Thursday. But yeah, sell like money off. I'm gonna just be real. So I feel like with love oils, I'll make it on a need basis. Uncrossing oil, that will be made on a need basis, because a lot of people don't even know how to properly use uncrossing oil. Let me come up with a recipe for a sweetening oil. Give me a couple of weeks to come up with that before I just make it. Cause y'all, I take a few weeks or a few months to do the oil just to see how it works. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do the protection oil next Friday. So mark your calendars. Protection oil will will be out next Friday. I will have the bottles and things made up by Wednesday. I'm only gonna do 50 initially. So make sure you get in where you fit in, because they're gonna sell out. But like I said, if you guys want to do questions, I'm definitely here for 12 more minutes, so you can submit your oils. If you would like for me to do your beauty oil, yes, I can do that too. I can do a job oil too. It just let me know the oil that you want, and I'll specifically make it to you. Like, you can text me and be like, "Brie, can you make this oil?" Right now, y'all are good to text the 420 number, and I'll like make an announcement with my email blast. I'm trying to figure out how to do text message blast so I can start sending y'all text to y'all phone. But for right now, I'll do an email blast whenever it's time for us to switch to the other phone. But anyway, I love y'all. I got to go because I got to get ready to do one question. So I'm about to pick the kids' pizza up, and then I'm gonna start one question while EJ watching the game, so I can hurry up and get done before one of the boys either get up or before EJ come upstairs. Okay. So I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this conversation as much as I enjoyed my time with y'all because I really enjoyed my time with y'all. I love y'all. Love and light. This was such a good live. Talk to y'all later.